Felicia, as well as Priestess Makala, as well as Niana. Welcome, welcome in. Um, Big apologies for not being able to be present yesterday. I had to take care of myself. There was some weirdness going on. You know what I'm saying? But I went downtown Sacramento. Need I say more? Trying to do a project. Need I say more? What happened? So today, when I look at, there's a lot of energy that was pumped up. It's absolutely insane. Tomorrow is a portal day. It's a yellow lunar seed portal day tomorrow. So everyone be aware, tomorrow on 422 is a portal day. So we have that double eight energy yet again. So we're got a lot of connection energy. But today we're in the blue magnetic night. I unify in order to dream, attracting intuition. I seal the input of abundance with the magnet tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. The blue, the Saturn, the solar plexus, the signal, and every humanly create object in the world that we see is results of a process of visualization, projection, and manifestation. So this one's going to be the front of the head and the left side back part of the head. And this is higher mind control and continuing consciousness and cosmic ascension. So let's just do our chat first before we get into all the goodness and everything. And I'm just jumping in. So we're just going to start off with a little bit of oil in our hands. And let's just activate it. Breathe that in. I'm going to tell you what's been going on for the last 48 hours. Breathe that in. The strange things that I've been seeing. Breathe that in. And let's just wipe off that crown and rub again. And activate. Breathe in. It's really getting crazy. Breathe it in. Let it out. Crazy things. I'm not kidding. And sweep, 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 sweep. Where do I start? Well, let's just jump into the chat real quick. We're going to do that first because we have to keep that moving. So, let me check. Did I activate? I activated it last night. Still up. Okay. Let's just dive into this. I'm going to go ahead and close this. Yeah. The story I'm going to tell you, you will understand how I'm saying it. And then you will have a bigger picture of why I'm saying it the way I'm saying it. I got my shaved ice today from the water place. This is my extra large shaved ice, raspberry, natural flavors, and watermelon. Oh my God. They were so busy. It was crazy how busy they were. Okay. Starting at your water star. What's going on with my bell? Hey. Kitty, kitty, knock you over. Okay, there it is. Starting at the water star. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Earth Star, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Base Fruit, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Sacral, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Solar Plexus, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. The Heart Chakra, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Breathe that in. Inhale, exhale, out. Throat Chakra, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Third eye, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Crown, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Soul Star, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Spirit Chakra, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Universal Chakra, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Galactic Chakra, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. The Stargate, your divine connection to Source Energy, Mother, Father, Divine Source. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Breathe that in. So, let me get my wing because in case some crazy non-divine being decides to come onto this sacred space, they are not going to be comfortable at all. Hold on a minute. Because I'm not playing. So, the picture that you see for the thumbnail is a Lemurian crystal that has a little bit of like a gold energy in it. And I took that and I put it in a glass of water and I made a quartz crystal elixir that I could drink. And that elixir on top of my spiral light, on top of resting yesterday, and man, talk about the detox program of the 10 days of Ambyanga, then the 4 days of clay work really got in there and released some stuff, especially in the hysterectomy incision, the surgical site. And a lot of times we hold on to trauma things that get caught in those energy fields. And it just makes that scar tissue that much tighter. And it doesn't want to release. So then that scar tissue becomes more embedded on other organs and other things like that, causing problems. Restriction causes restriction. So I found myself, oh my God, yesterday was a day. Thank God for the Priestess Spiral Light group. Thank God for them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you. They just held that energy. They were able to do some things that I needed them to do because I wanted them to get the credit. They're in their internship now. So I type in all my stuff and what's going on with me, and then they were able to go and say, okay, let's dive into this. Let's figure out what's going on. So my body was having this weird response, like, okay, like I was having like severe lower abdominal cramping, like crazy off the hook abdominal cramping. And I was like, what in the hell is going on? And it was so painful. It reminded me of how painful my moon cycles used to be when I was younger. And when I was suffering with endometriosis and fibroid tumors and having the first stages of cervical cancer showing up, and then it was starting to do its spreading. And I just was like, oh my God, this is just so painful. So I was going through this releasing process, which was really cool. I was releasing, but then it started getting more severe. And I was on two different timelines. So I was on a timeline where I was giving birth to a baby girl, and then I was on my present timeline trying to deal with what the hell is going on with the body, what's going on right now. So we loaded up the body. I had codes on me. I drank the water codes. It was really getting in there. I was doing my chlorophyll. I was drinking that and water, just taking care of the body, doing my stuff. I'm not a doctor, no blah, 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 whatever. So, so I was doing all that. And I went to sleep after everyone timed in and did their thing. And I was visited by the sacred priestess, which was really cool. And they were working on me and they were doing their tones and things. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then I sweat that whole night, whatever it was. And first I thought it was food poisoning, but I didn't eat very much the other day to get food poisoning. I said, well, all I had was a matcha and a organic chocolate chip cookie. And I said, I got that from the cacao place. So I was fine. And it was just so weird how it just came out of nowhere. So then I come and find out that other people had the same experience. It came out of nowhere, abdominal pain for no reason, and just lethargic, had to lay down, nausea, like you were going to throw up. And I kept feeling like, okay, am I going to do that? Because I'm not doing it. I'm not consenting to that. And I said, am I having other stuff in it? My body was just, it was like trying to figure out what to do and how to get rid of it. So I went through all the process, got rid of it, and got up this morning and got rid of more stuff. And the body was getting rid of stuff. And I was like, and you could tell there was a lot of weird inflammation going on in my lower intestine. So I'm like, okay. So I'm just listening to the messages coming in and how the body is shifting and releasing deep stuff within the body and getting rid of it and moving it out. And the reason why I'm sharing this with all of you is because we're in an initiation window of energy today and tomorrow, because tomorrow is portal day. And if you've been talking to your divine team and wanting to go up in your energy, expand a little bit more in who you are, you will go through initiation for that and gaining more knowledge, gaining more understanding, gaining more wisdom with what you are embarking on and what is being revealed to you. So I said, this is cool. Great. So, God, I don't want to butcher up his name. The guy here on YouTube, Dre, I'll call him Dre Oak. Dre. If I was younger, I'd snatch him in a heartbeat. He's so cute. He's so nice looking. But he does a lot of his content where he tells a story and he uses a lot of the TikTok information to put that together. And just like a lot of other people on YouTube, they put together good stories and they tell things and leave it to your mind to kind of use your own discretion on what is true and what's not true. But he did a really good one. And this one, I'm going to shift into a story because what he talked about was the Moors, Moors, Moors. So I'm going to tell you a story. And the way I'm telling you the story, you are going to understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So I'm going to show you something, and I want you to practice it. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Okay. Q, R, S, T, pay attention to the T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay? I just taught you the basic alphabets in sign language. Okay? So when I'm talking and saying certain things, you'll see me flash up a certain letter. That way you'll know what it is. Okay? That's so good. Hey, darling. When they make their Hawaiian shaped ice, it's all of the water that they use. That's purified frequency water, alkaline water, and the shave ice has all the natural flavors on it. So I got a raspberry and a watermelon. So good. It's so good, so good. So I'll chow down on that and get really nourished by their water. And everything I do when I drink water, when I make my water, when I have structured water, coated water, my water is coated by something. I am not just drinking water out of a regular cup. I never hardly ever do that anymore. My water has to be coated. Even if I go somewhere and I'm drinking out of a regular cup at a restaurant, I will stir and coat that water before I drink it because I know what time it is. So, and it just tastes better. That's all I really can say. It tastes better. Okay, so here's the story, and I need you to pay attention to what I'm saying. And I don't need anyone, if you're in this tribe, to be getting triggered. If you do get triggered, that is a part of healing and releasing it. It just brings awareness of what needs to be released and healed. Okay? So if something comes up, I want you to recognize it, and then I want you to release it with the I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. But we're going to take it one step further. Because after I tell you the story, I'm going to take you up into a spiral of diamond crystal light energy and have that come straight down through your body and help you do some releasing. Okay? So if you are wanting to do spiral light and you would like to have a session, my webpage is galacticspirallight.com. And go there and email me and I will get in contact with you. All right? So pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay? I really need you to listen and hear it. Okay? So long, long ago, my dear darlings, my lovelies, on a planet called Earth. This planet called Earth had a lot of transitional things happen to it. But this one creature arrived to Earth and discovered a very unique type of wolf. This wolf was one and the only black wolf. This particular black wolf was inundated with so many spiritual gifts. It was named the most beautiful wolf in the universe. It was connected to everything. This black wolf was taken by this creature who had no soul, no remorse, but knew the value of this black wolf and knew what this wolf could do and how this wolf would bound together with other wolves and change the world. So what this creature did, it took that wolf and it placed it into a pen, which is ordinary, mundane dogs. Just dogs. All kind of genetic made dogs. Now this wolf was spiritually coded and was spiritually connected to Creator and all divine source. But once this wolf was taken out of his own natural way and put into the dogs, mundane dogs, dogs that didn't care anymore about who they were, these dogs would do and obey as told. They would do whatever their keeper would tell them to do. Soon the wolf, the black wolf, forgot who he was. Forgot all about he was connected to divine energy. Forgot all about his coding in his DNA. Forgot about all of his energy of how he could change the world. How he was here the whole time. And he forgot who he was. Because the creature took him and made him forget who he was and put a different name on him. You are no longer a wolf. You will just be an alpha dog. Oh, now the wolf is not the wolf. It's just an alpha dog. Oh, but look out. The creature now, 50 to 60 years later, is going to change it. You are no longer the alpha dog. You're just a dog. A dogette. You are a dogette now. Oh, so now the wolf has forgotten why it's a wolf. But it knows its difference. It knows something. But it's gone from an alpha dog to a dogette. Why is this wolf being put through this? All the other mundanes don't get called anything else different. Only this black wolf. So then the creature says, oh, you're not a dogette anymore. I'm just going to call you black. That's what you are. Black. You will not remember who you are as the wolf that's totally connected. You will not remember why you came here. in what you came to do. You will not create any change because I named you an alpha dog, a dogette. Now you're black. But you'll never know what your original makeup is, the black wolf. You'll never remember that because me, the creature, is going to get rid of everything about you so you won't remember it. And you will have to comply with whatever I call you. Whatever I deem to call you, that's what you will be. That's how others will see you. That's how others will think of you. You're not an alpha dog. You're not a dogette anymore. You're just black. So one day, the wolf was just walking around with all the other mundanes. And he got to a certain place in the forest. And the black dog's looking around and says, why does this look so familiar to me? Why do I feel so at home in nature? Why do I feel like I want to stand on top of the rocks? Why do I feel like I have a meaning, a purpose, a sense of being? Why do I feel like so different when I see the moon? And when I want to really release my voice, it only comes out a little bit. Why do I not feel like me? Why do I not feel like I don't fit in? The creature that keeps me tells me this is what I am, so I must obey. I must be content in this, but it doesn't feel right. The wolf looks down and starts to remember, starts to have flashbacks. And in the shadows behind the trees, he sees 3 others that look exactly like him. Well, they must be an alpha dog or a dogette or black. They look like me. Little did he know that the ones that look like him were going to awaken him and tell him the truth. And out beyond the 3 dogs in front came forward the biggest wolf ever known. This wolf was silver, had long braided fur that could tell the times of how old it was. And this wolf steps forward and looks at the black dog and says, "You do not remember who you are. You need to come back and remember who you are." And as she stands back and the other 3 wolves sit behind her, they all arched their necks up and opened up their voice and released the howl of the Heka. And in that, the howling of their Heka rose through the black dog and shook into his core. The other dogs, the mundane ones, didn't know what was going on. They weren't sure how they could recover from this, but the creature saw what was happening and knew there was nothing he could do because the truth was being released. And as this beautiful silver wolf rises in all that she is, after she howls out, she looks at him and says, remember who you are. You were here first before all of this. You were here. You are a wolf. You are the cosmic wolf. Remember who you are. The black dog shakes and becomes stumbled in his fear, feeling as though, no, this cannot be. I have been lied to. I have been lied to. The greatest lie of all. What and who am I? Who are they? They too were lied to. The lie upon lies, upon lies, upon lies, upon lies. As the ancient mother wolf stood in all her glory, she looked upon who is now the cosmic wolf and says, rise. Do not kneel before a creature who tells you lies and disguises themselves as everything above you. Rise and take your rightful place and allow your voice to expand into your divine Heka. Rise and remember who you are. And the others were in a panic saying, what is going on? We don't understand. How could this be? How could this be? The cosmic wolf turns and looks at the mundanes that he had called family and was one with and says, I remember who I am. Do you know who you are? Or are you just following along with what you've been told to believe about yourself? Many of you come from different places, but because this creature took us all and put us in a certain place and gave us all a belief to be a certain way, this is what you know. You know nothing else. I say, remember who you are also. I say, rise and stand in that. For now I know who I am. I am not black. I am not a dogette. I am not an alpha dog. I am a cosmic wolf. And I've been here a very long time. The wolf walks up and looks at the ancient mother wolf and says, thank you for reminding me and bringing me back to my truth of who I am. For the creature had me in a deep slumber, to believe all these made up things about myself. Always made me feel as though I was never worthy, to always be fearful, that I could never be smart enough like the others. Thank you for telling me who I am. And that is how, my dear lovelies, the cosmic wolf took its rightful place and shed light on the truth so that others would know the truth. This is not the end of the story. Because as we go forward, as we peel back the layers and shed the tears, we rise in knowing who we are. We release the shame, the guilt, the unlovedness, the feeling dumbed down. We release all that. We consent no more to that. We release those timelines. We step forward and we claim our true self more. More. Not connected to Muslim, but connected to the real, true indigenous people of United States and all around this world. It's like this. I don't know what hurt more. Releasing all of that stomach stuff, which is solar plexus, sacral, and root, where we're bound by fear and illnesses in this area of the body, kept prisoners to these things here. I don't know what hurt more was that energy and then releasing this energy. And then when it all snaps into place and is crystal clear who you are. There's going to be a different type of ringing that comes in. There's going to be a different type of connection with each other. It will not be based on a race. It will be based on your spirit of who you are and how you walk in it. Does your light shine or is it dim? Do you stand in truth or do you stand in falsehood and lies? Because the amount of lies that have been told for over thousands of years, the mind cannot even comprehend the devastational pain that it's caused. Think about the wolf. What does it really mean to be taken and something else be given to you? You get indoctrinated into something that's not yours. You can't understand. You can't comprehend it. And you're being forced to be in that because that's what the creature wants you to do. Because the creature is the one that made up all the rules. The creature is the one that has stolen and lied about everything. That's why it's called the creature. It creates out of fear. Creature creates out of fear. It creates out of that fear. And we are not staying in fear anymore. Not only do we owe it to all of our ancestors, and I'm not talking about brown skin, melanated ancestors, I'm talking about all ancestors. All right? Because everybody's been lied to. Everybody's been lied to. The great lie. You know what? When I really look at this, the great lie is the fucking virus. The great lie. Yeah, I use that F word because in this part of talking about it, that F word gives it a little bit more emphasis. It's the virus. Well, guess what? We are coming online. We are rising. We are waking up. All of us are waking up. Not just some of us. All of us are waking up. All of us have different levels that we're waking up to. When we get to this summer, when we get to August, when we get to September, October, gotta stay 6 months ahead. So whatever this month is, remember the creature screwed up our time. So stay 6 months ahead of the game. So if this is, let's see, I don't know, if this is April, count 6 months ahead. So that 6 months is really on the other solstice. They're in it. See how they keep flipping us? Nobody knows what the real time is, but your soul does. And that's why I did that teaching the other day. How old do you really think you are? So this story is going to hit you in a way where you, if you never thought of it or you saw it but it didn't make any sense, even the whole terminology $5 Indian, now I understand what that meant. How crooked that was. Now I get it. I didn't understand. I'm 58 years old. Believing in these old broken textbooks when I went to school that those stories were true. And I think what got me the most was knowing that there was a Moore president before George Washington. Yeah, look that up. Hanson was his name. I think what is, when we say the second coming of Christ is coming, everybody's waiting for this physical being to drop out of the sky and show up and say, I'm going to save you. I'm going to show you the way. But really, when you should look in the freaking mirror and understand that it's about crystalline process and getting into the higher consciousness of the self and knowing how divine you are. I'm just saying, that's what it really is. And let me say this for the record. If I was that Jesus Christ person, and I was, what would make you think I would want to come back to this planet just so you can kill me again or murder me again? I'm sorry, I just have to say that. Because really, when you look at it, that's what it was. I've always wanted to say that. I've always wanted to just say it right here. And I don't give a fuck what happens because it's the truth. You murdered person out of the crowd. You murdered him. That's what it is. So we need to stop putting our head down and saying it's okay. It's not okay anymore. The lies are over. We're done with your games, creature. Your lies will be the death of you, not us. You. So I had a lot to process, and a lot of weird things were happening when I was going through my healing my body last night. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, after I realized all my sheets are wet, my gown is wet, my pillow's wet, I'm like, damn, I go to lodge? I must have went to Spirit Lodge. I turned over and I'm like, turn it over to my side. I'm okay. I'm going to lay on my left side. And all I see, I kid you not, is blue strikes of lightning coming up. It wasn't static. I know what that looks like. This was blue bolts of coming off the bed. As soon as I turned to the left side, I'm like, all right, that's new. I don't even have time to try to figure it out. Whatever. Went back to sleep. So my apologies for not being on yesterday, but I felt those of you that have been participating, I felt you saying your words. I felt you in the sacred portal doing your work. And this story today, I wanted to really speak on how I feel. Because there are people that want me to fit into their little box of what they believe I should be and how I should be and show up, and for them to be okay with me. Well, oh God, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I'm not going to fit into what you want me to be. I am me. And on top of that, I am an indigenous Moor. How about that? Secrets out of the box. It's out of the box. Ooh, well. It's like, I want you to think about it on another deeper level. It's like taking someone from a very rich family, royal family, that's here to do all these things for the people, and they do all wonderful things for the people. People are always prosperous, happy. There's nobody's ever in not having anything. They need healing or what is provided. Everyone lives in harmony. Remember those days before the creature showed up? That's the new name, the creature. So it's like taking someone and you know who they are, but you never tell them who they are. And you put them in a different family and everything, keep them there, you're going to hide them out there. So they never really know who they are. And then they grow up not knowing who they are, and they pass it on to their kids, and pass it on, and pass it on. And soon you forget where you really came from. That's how you really wipe out indigenous people. That's how they really thought they got rid of the Tainos. Surprise. You didn't get rid of all the Taino people. They were one with Atabe and Simihinyaya. They were one with Guabanuto, Kotokote, and the one that would make sure they would stay protected and would keep them from being harmed was Makatare. It rage up against the creatures. So that's my version of it. But the Tainos are alive and well. So we are going to go through a lot more. And this initiation is the initiation into yourself. This is the great initiation of your divinity of you. This is the test. Do you believe in you or not? Because it doesn't matter about anything. This is the initiational test and how you walk in it. And you don't apologize for anything at all. You just show up. You create. You put the beauty into the world. You put the love into the world so that it overthrows all the falsehood and all the negativity and all the lies. We're undoing all the lies. And I want to say thank you to all of the more warriors out there who risk their lives and their personal being to dig it up and to put it out there. Bravo to you. Bravo. As for the creature, stay tuned for what's coming for you. I think you committed enough harm on the people of this planet. You've done enough damage. Now it's time for you to pay the piper. And we are going to watch it come down. We're not going to have to stream it. It's just going to be live. There you go. I can't tell all of you how good I feel to just say that. Because the lies have to stop. It has to stop. And this is, don't get it twisted. This is not about a race thing or nothing. All of us have been lied to. Every single one of us. Got us hating each other. Feeling like you gotta hold on to your parts because somebody in brown skin came next to you. Scared. For no reason. No reason. Hating each other. Oh, you don't go to that church? You don't go to that church? Hating each other. Talking smack. I'm 58 years old. I've seen enough stuff. And it came out the other day before I was not feeling so hot. I was at the gas station. I was getting gas. And the lady ringing me up, she says, do you have a point card? And I said, oh, getting the points and all this stuff. I said, I don't want to keep up with all that. She goes, oh, I got a card. She swiped it for me and she put it in there. I said, I just want to live and be in peace. Can I just live in peace on this planet? And she looks at me and she gets a big smile on her face and she says, you know what? I totally agree. I just want to live in peace without all the freaking drama. I just want to live in peace. That's all I want, is to live in peace, help where I need to help, and just be. That's it. I don't want to be dealing with these crazy creatures running around stirring up problems. Because the creatures keep doing that. That's all they know. They don't know nothing else. But I hope you enjoyed my story. And I did it from a place of respect for everyone involved. Because everyone that has a soul and a spirit that walks in a good way, you understand the lie. Everyone has been lied to. If they can lie about that, what else could they lie about? Well, we already know now. And it's up to us to stop allowing the creature to keep the facade up. So I, priestess of galactic spiral light, hereby announce right now that all low being vibrational creatures that are harmful in all kind of different ways, you are being put on notice. We see you. We know what you are doing. We don't tolerate it anymore. Period. Let that be noted. All right, lovely. So I wanted to come on and share that with you, and I'll be back in regular rigmarole tomorrow. But let's take a look at a mystic healing, because tomorrow's going to be a portal day. So let's get busy tomorrow with some portal work. I'm actually going to save the crystal work for tomorrow because it'll be more beneficial to do it tomorrow. It'll be more potent. It'll be a lot more potent tomorrow because it's a portal day. So wouldn't you just love to have those codes and crystal diamond light medicine tomorrow? Put a little love in the chat if you want that tomorrow, because it's going to be on a portal day. So I hope everyone understands the way I told that story. And, you know, at least I found out before I got off the planet, huh? Oh, really? Oh, you mean I'm the cosmic wolf? Damn. Thank you. Okay. So let's take a look. And tomorrow we'll do the medicine for the crystal. We're going to do it in a very unique way. So what I want you to do is make sure you have a quartz crystal. If you don't have a crystal, you're not a crystal person, because every time you get around a crystal, they explode, then just have some water. Have a glass of water nearby so that you can work with that. I did not mix these cards up good enough. Now, how the heck am I going to get the same cards that I got last time? That's why sometimes when I get my cards, I take them and throw them up against the wall. Let them fall everywhere. Good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the healing. Recognize divine timing, number 24. This is our healing. Yeah, I scramble them all over the floor. Everything. And it's so weird how still the same card will come out. I'm like, so recognize divine timing. Oh, now this is how you know. Okay, so we are looking at, here we go. This is beautiful. Union, number 2. Having the privilege. Competition. Look at that. We got that 5 energy right there. So we are going to see how this plays out energetically. So tomorrow, just FYI, it's going to be a lot of energy because that portal. And we're still processing eclipse. But I can't really say eclipse. I have to call it galactic transmission. I have to call it that. Because there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scene. Okay. All right, dears. I'm going to go enjoy my shaved ice now. And I want to just say thank you to all of you who were born. You might have went through a rough time. You might be sitting in Kathmandu, all kind of crazy shenanigans. But the point of the matter is you were born at the right time. You're here. And you are needed. You are valuable. You're worthy. You are loved here. Even if I don't see your face, I can tell who you are just by the energy of who you are. The way you show up. And even the ones that sit in the background that don't want to show themselves, I still see you. So, I like that. That felt good. I still see you. So, you are a part of the whole picture. All of us have to unite together so we can heal, move through, and undo all the shenanigans that's been done by the creatures. I like that. Yeah, the creatures. Creatures. Yeah. Yeah. All right, lovelies. So I will see you tomorrow. Say it with me. Oh, I believe we have a new one to add to it. I am woke. I am divinely aligned. I am seen. I am heard. I am loved. Be so light. Like and subscribe. Be in your light. Be divine. Because in the end, that's what you really are anyway. It's divine light. All right, lovelies. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here. All right. We're going to do that crystal work tomorrow because it's a portal day. So be ready. And if you're going to watch the replay, be ready. All right. See you then. Much love. Bye.